What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now here I am at the 2026 New York International Auto Show, where Subaru has just unveiled their all-new three-row EV. This is called the Subaru Getaway. It's on the same platform as the all-new Toyota Highlander that was recently unveiled as well. Now we don't have all the information yet on this new model, so all the information I can share with you thus far, I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna take a close look at all the exterior and on the interior, just to see the design. Not going to be able to demonstrate all the features, but the few things that, I can show, we're going to take a close look, so stay tuned. So as always, we're going to start this review here underneath the hood. So 420 horsepower, we have standard all-wheel drive. This has a 95.8 kilowatt hour battery with a battery preconditioning system to optimize charging during the cold weather. We don't have official word yet on all the different trim levels, but we do have a standard range model, so that's going to be a lower trim level that has a 77 kilowatt hour battery instead. This can tow 3,500 pounds. This of course comes standard with Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive. This is expected to do right around 300 miles of range on a full charge. This has a NAC style charger that can charge from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes with a 150 kilowatt charging speed. This has 8.3 inches of ground clearance. So let's check out the rest of the exterior. All right, so now let's check out the front end of this all-new Subaru Getaway. So in this lighting, I don't know if you can really tell or not, but the 6-star Subaru logo, it does illuminate. And then off to the side here, we have the 6 LED daytime running lights. That's become pretty common on Subaru's EVs, with that turn signal kind of intersecting there in the middle. And then dropping down, your main headlight housing is separated from the rest of the lighting. So big projector beam LED blinding the shit out of me right now. Down below, gloss black on the bumper and some painted gray down at the very bottom. We do have one small opening down there at the very bottom to allow cooling for that battery. We have parking sensors going across the front, but for the most part, the front is pretty clean, uncluttered. Just one little black accent going here between the headlights, but that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, pretty understated, and not too much going on here. All right, next let's check out the side profile of the all-new Getaway. So first, let's check out these door handles, because you can see you have a big cutout, so it's a button. So you reach in there, upward, press the button, but that button is electronic. So in the rare instance that the electronics fail, Toyota always does this to kind of keep you covered. They do this with Lexus. There's a secondary latch. So you pull this button, and that's actually a physical latch that will open the door in case the electronics don't work. So going over the rest of this new SUV, this is the top trim level. We don't have the trim level names. We don't know exactly how many, but a Subaru rep told me maybe 3. So we have gloss black on the window trim going around, gloss black on the mirror cap. You can see these are power folding. There is an LED turn signal indicator built in. You can see lots of gloss black accents along the bottom. We have this one down here that kind of flares up a little bit, adds a little something so it's not so boring. These SUVs are getting very repetitive, looking the same, so they need something to stand out. I do like all these creases around the wheel arch, adds a little dimension there. And then in the front on the right side, you have your charging port. It's a North American charging standard style port. And again, 10 to 80% in 30 minutes on a 150 kilowatt charging speed. And now let's check out the wheel and tire setup here. So this one is the top trim level, whatever that will be named. Riding on Bridgestone tires, Bridgestone Alenza all seasons. This one is a 20-inch wheel, two-tone colorway, mostly gloss black with some machined aluminum. These tires are pretty beefy, even though they're 20-inch wheels. 55 series on the sidewall, so I assume the ride quality is going to be very nice with those nice beefy tires. 255 on the width also with the 55 series sidewall. And now back here in the rear, kind of just like up front, you have the 6 lighting elements, and then you have Subaru actually illuminated in red in the back here, and it's spelled out Subaru instead of the 6-star logo. And we have Getaway badging here down below. That's in matte black, and then you have your symmetrical all-wheel drive here off to the right. Now the one thing with the lighting, the turn signals are separated and mounted a bit lower. Typically not a fan of that because sometimes it can be harder to see, but at least it's not all the way at the bottom. But I really like this lighting housing, the way it comes all the way out here. I do think this new Getaway looks 100 times times better than the new Highlander, which it's essentially the same vehicle as. I mean, this vehicle is still made by Toyota pretty much. Slightly different styling, and I do prefer this styling much more. And up top, we do have raised roof rails, also finished in gloss black. So you can see all the materials on the outside of this top trim level Getaway. Very premium, nothing cheap looking here. All looks really nice. And one thing I do have to say is that photos and videos don't necessarily do it justice. When you look at it in person, especially that color over there, it looks so much nicer in person than it does in the photos. Now they do have two different Getaways here on display, but I wanted to show this one because the color of this one really pops in, in comparison to the white over there. So this color is called Supernova Mica, and this is actually a great angle to see it there. So it's kind of a maroon, almost a plum color, but look at all the sparkle in the paint. I mean, it's got a lot of dimension to it, and there's even different color in the sparkle. You can see some gold, some red. There's just a whole lot going on in there, and it just adds another little pop, a little more of a wow factor to this vehicle. Kind of shocked everyone when it came out. I mean, it's really nice styling. The wheels, the proportions of it look very nice. The lighting, the way it looks on the side angle. Like, I'm actually thoroughly impressed by this, and it's got me thinking, like, what on earth was Toyota doing with the Highlander? So now let's check out the interior of the all-new Subaru Getaway. So like I said before, this one, according to a Subaru rep, is basically the top trim level. So we do have a really nice steering wheel, and if you looking right away saying, that looks kind of Toyota-ish, well, it is. This entire interior really is a Toyota interior. It doesn't look that much like Subaru, but then again, Toyota's been making a lot of Subaru's vehicles lately, so I guess that's kind of changing. So let's look over here on the door panel first. Don't know at this point whether or not this is leather or leatherette. So super soft armrest down below. Soft on this part of the door panel. Up here, not so much. That's like hard plastic. And then at the top, we have two memory settings for the driver here. Very detailed on that switch right there. And then just like the outside, we have the electronic door handle on the inside. You just push it like a button to open it, and then it has the backup latch that you pull twice. So this is like straight out of the current Lexus models, that they all have this style door handle. We have an okay amount of storage down below, and then we have your controls for the power folding mirrors, which this car is in accessory mode, so that's not working at the moment, but it appears it's automatic up down for all four windows. The steering wheel looks just like the steering wheel in the Highlander, also the new Toyota RAV4. So this is going to have Toyota's infotainment system. So this is a 14-inch screen, and then we have a 12.3-inch screen here for the cluster. We have a digital rear view mirror. Let's see if that works right now. It does not. Obviously in real life that will work. This is a prototype, so not everything is fully functional at this point in time. We have dual wireless chargers down here, and it's interesting. They're like covered in suede. I mean, this is pre-production model. I don't know if the real wireless charger is going to be like that, but yeah, they got suede there, so that's interesting. We do have some ambient lighting, so I think you can see a little bit of it glowing right here along the suede. So there is going to be ambient lighting all throughout the cabin. Now, unfortunately, I just can't really turn that on at this point, but it does appear that this is an ambient lighting strip in here. Don't quote me on that because there's no way for me to tell right now, but I do think that might be ambient lighting. We have two massive cup holders because, this is America. And inside the center console, we do have a little thing there. Okay, we remove that. Tons of space there in that center console storage. It goes down super deep, and then you have this little tray on top to put some other smaller items. Now, looking inside the glove box, it is damp. It's not lined with felt. Not a huge glove box. Most of Toyota's EVs either have no glove box or a very small one. And you can see the little P with the steering wheel. So that appears to be Toyota's parking assist feature. So it looks like we'll have that. You do have a button here for the camera that says view. So I assume that's going to be just like Toyota's kind of 3D 360 camera system. You can see down below the power start stop button is mounted there in the middle. Transmission selector is this little knob right here. Forward for reverse, back for drive. Hit the button for park. Nice padding here on the side of this console. You have a place to rest your knee. Little bit of glossy black accent here on the steering wheel. Off to the right here, this is going to be your adaptive cruise controls right here. And then on this side, this is probably going to be for your gauge display. Got fast forward and rewind for audio. We got a volume toggle right there, a back button and voice command. Up above, we do have a large panoramic moonroof that goes all the way, looks like all the way into the third row. So now let's check out the space in the second row. So I have the driver's seat adjusted for myself where I would have it at 6 feet tall. So getting in, okay, whatever seating position this is, I got probably like 6-7 inches of legroom to spare. So let's see now if I slide forward. Okay, so if I go, this is pretty much all the way forward, knees are touching, all the way back. So that's where it was. So let's see if I slide up maybe halfway. Okay, so let's go about there. So in this position, I have maybe 3 inches of legroom to spare. So now let's head in the third row, see how much space I have. So now I'm back in the third row with driver's seat adjusted for myself, this behind it with just enough room for myself. And now in the third row, still I have maybe 2 inches of legroom to spare, although my knees do come up a little bit high because the seat is a bit higher up and so is the floor. Off to the left side here in the third row, we have heated seats in the third row and power reclining on the third row seats, a USB-C port on both sides in the third row. This one is configured for 6 people. I do believe there is an option with a bench in the second row, so you could have 7. So that's gonna wrap up this first look of the all-new 2027 Subaru Getaway. Please let me know your thoughts on this new model down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos, and be sure to follow @OpticalAutomotive on TikTok and Instagram, and check out the page on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.